to Peaceful Streaming. So I am back on the 13th floor because that's what it is. I keep forgetting that's what it was called. Not as a job, but as a flip. So, um, so I'm gonna make all these into apartments. Most of them will be like tiny apartments, like tiny homes. The ones on the corners will not be. Obviously, this will not be this large. I just took down most of the internal walls. So, but the ones on the corners will be larger. And I believe actually this is how big this one is going to be. So they're not going to be large, they'll be larger because this is, I'm using as a model like New York apartments. And it did for this for one person in a New York apartment, that would be considered large. So it is not like Friends. You don't have two bedrooms that are in a huge living room, kitchen, that unless you make a lot of money. So anyway, so the corner ones, I'm actually not going to work on the corner one first or on any of them. I'm going to work on a smaller one because I was trying to figure out, well, where can I get some inspiration for that? And I realized that the inspiration was my first apartment out of college. Um, so that is what the first one will be. Be a little difference as far as the layout because, okay, why is this acting up? Because, just because of this setup. I can't move the stairs. So anyway, this is going to be, I don't think I can take these down. No. Okay. These things sticking out. So anyway, that's going to be one of the big apartments. So then this one, okay, so I'm trying to picture this in my mind, actually. So what I can, well, actually the layout is going to work okay. I think I have to move the door. So I'm trying to remember. So when I came up the stairs, so this was in Boston. It was an old building, really old, which was kind of bad because we had lots of cockroaches. Especially when this place across the street got demolished. That was horrible then. Then we started using combat. So, okay, so, okay, there were no windows here. Well, okay, so it's not going to be perfect. No. Yeah, so I'm going to have to move the, move it a little bit. Okay, so, but I'm going to try to keep it, I'm trying to translate it in my mind. So this actually looks really big, but I had a decent sized bathroom, not fantastic, but it was okay. So let me take down this stuff because this is just kind of distracting me. And actually, I'm not sure if the wall will go there. So I think what I'm going to have to do, the thing that's the most complicated, I think, is the bathroom. Because, like, figuring out how much room that's going to... Well, of course, I do have to work with, basically with what I have. So you can't get rid of these. I think that includes that, right? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to take this door out because it's confusing me. So let's see. If I put the door here... Okay, I think I just thought, okay, I think this is going to work. So Because like I came in and my bathroom was to my left. Okay. I'm trying to remember what I had. I had a tub shower thing. So I think I'm gonna look at those because I think I have to build it from the bathroom out. I'm gonna make the bathroom as small as possible. But okay, wait a minute. I can actually put the installation up because I I remember because I have this picture in my mind. My cat used to sit on the. My cat had separation anxiety and used to sit on the edge of the tub when I was taking a shower. So that's how I can picture it for some reason. This was a long time ago. I just want to mention. Hey, Lua. So this is the I keep forgetting what it's called. The 13th floor. Remember, it was like an office thing. So I'm actually making it into apartments, very small apartments. Um, like realistic New York apartments, not like friends size New York apartments. So, but what I'm starting with is, even though it was in Boston, I'm starting with my first apartment right out of college, and it was small. It was a studio, and it cost like I brought home $750 a month, and it cost $450 because it was in Boston, and Boston is expensive. So I'm trying to find. I don't think I'm gonna find what I had, which is like a bath shower thing. Oh, they do. They have a combo in the workshop. Okay, hang on one sec, cause yeah. Um, it's weird. Like Steam just freaks out when I shut down the friends list thing. I have no idea why. It's just like it won't even show me the library now. Okay, so hopefully that's gonna come up. I'm gonna come back to the game and see if I can if it'll come up. So I can't remember. So I think the toilet was right next to it. Well, not right next to it, but it was. Let's see. I can hear my computer grinding away. Like supposedly it's going to be probably just a couple weeks. This one with different curtains. Okay. Um. Yeah, I'm trying to be realistic about this, but again, not 40 years, but it's getting there. Okay, Steam's still freaking out on me. What is the problem? Oh, there it goes. Okay. It wouldn't take me to my library, but it would take me to the stores. To the store. Great. Thanks, Steam. I appreciate it. Well, I'm trying again. Maybe it'll pull it up. Okay. So I would say the wall was, I think I can figure out where the wall was. I don't want to. Well, I'm just going to put a toilet in there. Okay, Steam, have you stopped freaking out? No, you haven't. You suck. Okay, if I search for, this is so stupid, but if I search for house flipper, I can actually bring it up even though it's in my, there. I mean, I would assume I'm going to be able to. I don't understand why Steam just like freaks out when I, okay. So, it's only showing me the store page. It's already in your Steam library. Yeah, no kidding. Okay. I'm going to do something that might go poorly. I'm going to restart Steam. I'm just like I don't, I don't need my friends list. I have my son and two of his friends on it. So for some reason the library isn't coming up, so I can't look for the workshop. Yeah, I'm gonna search for it as soon as, I mean, it's not coming up. It's refusing to come up. I wonder if I shut it all the way down, am I gonna lose? I probably will. Yeah. Okay. That pisses me off. Excuse me for my language. I had a really stressful day at work, but not like I love my new job, but it definitely was stressful. Okay, so I'm out of luck. It's not it's not coming up. So I'm just gonna put in a bath, and whenever I'm able to, I will put that in, turn that into a bath shower combo. So I'm gonna put in just your basic bathtub, mountable bathtub with decor. I assume it'll take up about the same amount of space. Um, that's weird. Look at how it's kind of like up on the. Didn't that look like it was kind of climbing up or something? Maybe look between streams. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because I think I'm gonna have to completely restart Steam because Steam just sucks. Okay, so let's put in a toilet. So this was obviously an extremely basic toilet. When was this? This was 1984. Well, end of 1984, beginning of 1985, and it literally was that. Yeah, this is not one of my luxurious. Uh, yeah. Okay, so the wall. Let's see. Yeah, I can't make it any closer than that. So, but the thing is, so what I was thinking I would do is what happened is my kitchen actually started, so the wall to my kitchen actually started there. So I'm going to do that same thing, and so that is going to be part of the other person's apartment, probably their bathroom. And I probably had the sink over here. So it literally, I don't want to put it, that's awfully tight. So let's just put it there. I don't know. Actually, it did go all the way up to there. Okay. It might. Am I going to be able to do it? Yeah. Okay. And wait a minute. Why can't I? Oh, the light. Well, let's just put you here for now. Hopefully it wasn't. I don't remember if it was like that. 1987 is the year you were born. Yeah, I know. I'm old, so that's the way it goes. So I'm obviously going to put in a skinny door. Although in reality, I know it was just a regular sized door, but um not that you can do a whole lot with that, but so the sink is going to be tight. I I like in real life you'd be able to squeeze yourself by the sink. Um like in between the tub and the sink. And this game, not so much. I seem to take up a certain amount of space, and it is what it is. So I may have to move the wall back. That's possible. Um, but let's try it out. We're gonna experiment. So, I'm just gonna put like like the smallest sink, other than the really basic one. I can't remember anything about it. Um, let's see. Bathroom fixtures, sinks. Um, I am just completely drawing a blank. It probably was something like this, but this I think is relatively big. Um, Yeah, that's too big. It like it won't fit. Um so I'm thinking maybe something like this, but not pastel colored. It would be white. I assume they have it in light, right? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that I think that's pretty realistic. Ugly, but actually, so let's just make this pastel rose so I don't get depressed. Um, Sink white. Wow, that's still tight. Well, I mean, I know I have to assemble it, but it looks like it is going to be tight. Um, I guess we'll see. This definitely is going to be because I'm trying to squeeze so much into these apartments, into tiny spaces. It is definitely going to be a fair amount of trial and error because I've never done this before. I've never been like, wow. Well, I did one bathroom. There was that one. Okay, so I can get in and out. That's cool. Okay. I'm gonna finish laying stuff out just so that okay, so the door was, just trying to remember. So the door was right here. Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking for the sledgehammer in the catalog. Um, I'm probably gonna knock the light switch down, but I'm pretty sure this is like literally how short it was. The distance between the wall and the door. Um, so with this one, I have to make a normal door. I'm going to put one of those doors back. Okay. Um, so, okay, let's see. So there was like a little, I think there was a little alcove here on the other side, but it was not a full, it was like, it was the definition of a kitchenette. Like, absolutely. Um, so, and I think, you know what? It was so small that I think this stuff stuck out into the room. So I'm going to do this because the cupboards and everything, you know, I think there was a really shallow alcove. That might not even be representative of how shallow it was. Um, okay, I'm going to put just try a kitchen cupboard to see, because I do remember it sticking out. Oh, it's cabinet, isn't it? Well, okay, let's just do. Okay. No, it like literally, okay, so it was like one. I mean, maybe I'm exaggerating. I'm trying to be like, but I remember it just sticking out into the room. So I'm just going to do um, one column's width for the alcove. I think that's true to life. Um, so I had, wow, it was small, wasn't it? I think let's just say I had two cupboards and then a small fridge. So, so then I'll finish that at, when, let me see. So I'm trying to figure out, am I like, oh, okay. Okay, so the problem is, shoot, I'm not putting, there were no windows here. Well, okay, so I have to actually put the wall with the windows over there because, like, if I was staying true to life, it actually would be over there. But, okay, so there we go. Okay. So I'm ignoring that part for now. So I had one of those, I think there's one in, I don't know if it's workshop or I think both. It was something like this, but it was bigger. And it hung on the wall. I think there's, isn't there one in the main game? Not workshop stuff? Yeah, here we go. Okay. So yeah, this is what it was like. It had more shelves. Oh shoot. But that is exactly what it was like. Okay, so we just have those two. So the metal's pastel rose. I think I'm going to switch it. I like that. So the shelves are pastel rose. I don't even remember actually what they were, but so they're, does that look crooked? Okay, I'm going to put up some halogens because I can't see because I'm old. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up the mini halogens. Because I did have some of those in my apartment. Not a lot, but so that helps a little. So I guess I'm going to make this wall yeah, it's going to be a little confusing for me. I'm going to make it the window wall, obviously. So I'm just trying to picture this. I'm trying to remember. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take out this window because it just doesn't work for me because it wasn't anything like that. So I would say that's literally, yeah, that's a fair representation. Ooh, yeah. Okay, I just thought it, right. Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. Now remember, it's going to be, whoops, didn't mean to do that. So this is going to be truncated a little. So I think actually what I am going to do is put in at least the fridge. I'm going to use one of those really small fridges that we got with the Friends update because that's what it was. That is exactly what it was. Electronic equipment, refrigeration. Yeah, it was like this. Is that what? Oh, that's light gray. No, I'm going to go with white. Okay. Oh, that's actually bigger than it was. Well, I think I'm going to go with that because it wasn't exactly a mini fridge either. So I need two cupboards. I don't know what color I should make them. I'm going to use one of those new snowman ones for the sink. That has the fabric and everything. Okay, here we go. don't want pastel. I think I'm gonna have to go with light because yeah. So I'm pretty sure it was white. White matte, tabletop. Well, white. Let's just do white gloss. Sink, white gloss. Sure. Faucet. No, I meant light. Where's light? There. Cloth. No, I didn't have one of these, but hey. I have something a little. I'm going to go with this one, which I know I've used a lot, but well, no, see the cream is really dark, so yeah. I guess that doesn't really go, does it? I'm not going to let myself get hung up on this, but okay, I'm going to stick with the colorful one because I just like I could just take forever to figure that out. And I don't want to. So okay, that's where the sink was. I think I had one counter. Um let's see. Snowman light. Let's do snowman light. So 60 seems a little generous. I think I'm going to go with 50. Let me look and see what it looks like. Yeah, that's, well, yeah, that looks about right, I'll be honest. The sink's a little too big, but so what I'm going to do is go with this and then white gloss on top and light there. Okay, so then that thing that I'm closing off will be, no, this is problematic. So what I'm going to have to do, even though it's not realistic, is I'm going to put this wall all the way down. I mean, it's not what was there, but the thing was this also was not the window wall, so. Actually, this is what I'm going to do. And at least be a little more realistic. Okay. Okay, so then I'm gonna follow this all the way down. Is this gonna be in the way? I'm trying to remember what was on the floor. I do not remember. I think it was like really cheap carpeting. I don't remember there being a wood floor. And I know there wasn't linoleum except in the bathroom. Now, in reality, because it was the 80s, I don't remember exactly what I decorated with, but well, okay, so this wasn't my first apartment. This was my second apartment. It was the apartment I had by myself. My first apartment was the year before with someone from college. So let's see, fully wooden door. And I did cedar, I think, right? Yeah. Details, gold plated metal, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay. So I'm trying to remember. Okay, so what I had was, then I had a bed It actually was a futon on a futon frame, and I had a sideboard. This is actually looking a little bigger than it was, to be honest. But let's go with it, because it is a little turned around for me because of the windows being on a different wall. Okay. So I do not remember what the window was. How big is this one? That seems realistic. So yeah, there were two windows. So what color do I want? That's a good question. I think I'll go with the light gray because that's what we have in the hall. Oh, so yeah, my first apartment, because it was the 80s, we decorated with I'm trying to figure out the best placement for it. We decorated gray, burgundy, pink, because that was the 80s. So why? Oh no, it is the wrong place. Okay. I was wondering. I was trying to get a one column like the other side. So it has to be this one. Okay, let me look. Okay, that looks pretty accurate actually. It's just in the wrong place, so I'm very confused. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't want that. I didn't get the shelf right. Color of the shelf, gray, light gray, whatever it is. And I'm pretty sure the place was painted. I mean, this is white. I think it was just plain white or something like that. Yeah, I think it was just plain. So, and I cannot remember much about about the furnishings, I have to be honest. Other than I had the bed, the sideboard, I just can't remember. How did I decorate it? I probably used the curtains that I had in the. I made curtains for the apartment I had with my friend Cheryl, and when we were in senior year. Actually, I was halfway through my senior year. I got kicked out of college for a semester because, well, there were a variety of reasons, but I did get on academic probation because the first year I basically skipped out on some classes for most of the semester, mostly to go visit my boyfriend who went to school at Tufts. And it was a really long ride, and so I justified it. Plus, I was taking psychology for one. And like the first lecture the teacher did, and this was how I justified it. She talked about like ESP or something. And I was like, okay, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be taking psychology. Why are we talking about ESP? I mean, I actually wanted, your traditional buy the textbook that I had to, following the textbook that I had to buy. I think I'm going to paint this pale pink because I believe it actually was something like that. But yeah, I was kind of ticked off. I'll be honest. But that was my justification. This isn't what I was promised, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I got on academic probation, and then the fall semester I really buckled down. And so over Christmas, over January, Christmas, oh, that's not going to match. Christmas break, let's see. Let's try this. I was waiting to hear. Well, what had happened is two of my professors I'm trying to remember exactly what happened. But basically, my grades, well, I think I actually may have turned work in late or something like that. Sounds about right. And so but they're, well, I mean, not really late, like maybe a few days late. And they did not update my grades in time. I think they had gone already for the holidays. So the grades that the people who make the decision about that stuff got were really bad. And they were like, yeah, no, this isn't good enough. So, so they were like, well, you can reapply, you have to do this. You should have a full-time job, and you, you should also be taking at least 2 classes. I remember my poor dad then had to like drive me. He drove me to Yukon, the branch near us, to sign me up for classes like that day, because it was so late that it was, I was, yeah. Anyway, I did get back into college the next semester, and I did really well academically after that. It was definitely a wake-up call. Let's just put it that way. So let's see. So that's why when I had my first apartment with my friend, she graduated in May and I didn't. So I actually graduated in December in 1984. They also called it like January 1985. So anyway, that's the scoop. Not that you really wanted to hear that, but it's a little confusing. So let's see. Okay, so wow. Yeah, that's depressing with that pure white, isn't it? Well, this light doesn't help. I do not I do not remember anything about the lighting. I'm gonna put some more mini halogens up. Yeah, I can spell. Okay. I'm sure there were a couple. There definitely were a couple here. How did that one end up like so? There. I just do not remember. But I don't remember myself having a lot of ceiling lighting. I don't know if I had any. So, okay. I'm gonna put these out in the hall. Because I'm pretty sure I finished. Yeah, I did. So I think it was very similar carpeting to what's in the hall. It may have been darker. I don't remember. I guess let's go with gray maybe. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, let's go with that. Now, there was, I think, a little bit of tiling. Well, it was linoleum, let's face it. I'm just going to put plain. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. Okay. And then just do gray for the rest. Because I'm pretty sure what I did is then I don't remember what color my bed was. Not that it's urgent, but... So it was like, it didn't... The futon didn't like fold up into a sofa or anything. I just when I had people over, we sat on the floor or we sat on the bed, which was a little awkward sometimes, I have to say. So let's look and see what we have for futon. Oh, okay. Well, it was a single, so that's not right. Wait a minute. If I can just, this is what it was. But that's really low. It wasn't that low. So I'm not sure exactly. Yeah, my boyfriend in senior year of college built the frame for me. So let's just look for bed. Boyfriend that I actually dumped on Valentine's Day. Yes, that was great. I'm being completely facetious, obviously. My timing was really poor. Clearly, it was very poor. So I'm looking for something that looks just like it looked. Very basic. You know, if I can't find something else, I will go with this daybed frame because that's the closest to what it was, even if it's a little low. Let's see. I mean, this is somewhat close. I just hate that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that one because it's just closest. I'm just gonna keep scrolling up a little. And that's kid stuff. Yep, I'm not gonna. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna go by. That's someone in the workshop made that. So I've used it a few times. I'm very grateful to them. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this, I think. Nah, actually, it was very light. It was made out of. No, wait a minute. I'm thinking of a subsequent one. That's really small. Okay, so that's actually not realistic. I'm just gonna have to find a single bed. That's not fancy. Futon single bed gray. How did I miss that? Okay, so that. Let's see what else we have. It looks too much like a bed. I'm not gonna get extremely picky about this. I just wanted to try to get as close as possible. So this I think is it. Single bed minimal. Well, this actually looks more like a I think this is closer. So the mattress is white, green, brown, gray. Stripes? Nope. The gray is pretty good. I think I can find something. People have made some things that go over these. So like, what do they call them? Like blanket? I don't think they're called. They also call them throw. Okay. Pillows, stuff like that. Okay. I don't remember exactly what they're called. I just need to find one. Shoot. Bedding. Either bedding or linen. Okay, so it wasn't bedding. Oh, bed. Linens? Rats. Well, okay, so that actually is it. You know what? I must have deleted all of them. Rats. Okay, so the problem is I can't get into the workshop. I'm just going to go with this, which is, oh, I can't put it on top. Okay, so this is a little problematic. I'm going to see if I can do pillows. Put pillows on here. Something. So this is from the game. We shouldn't be having this much trouble. Pillow. Please tell me that like some of these pillows are going to work. Because these are very quirky. Like sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. Let's just, oh, come on. I don't understand why they work sometimes and why they don't. I really wish I could figure that out. This one tends to work a lot. Rats. Okay, so this was the bed for one. That doesn't that look, well, okay. How big is this? It looked big. Maybe it just, it looks big. I don't think my bed was that big. Yeah, I'm not having, so I think I'm going to have to do this one. Shoot. I really don't like changing stuff after I've finished the stream, but I just don't have a choice. Okay, what I'm going to do is I am going to put this down for now. I'm going to put one of the things on it. It's definitely small, but I will be putting in its place after I log off the thing something like this, but bigger. And then with some kind of thing like this over it. Actually, so why don't I just do that for now? Okay, so that'll be a representation. The colors are wrong, but that's what we got right now. So I had a sideboard, and I had my TV on it. I painted my TV pink. It was an old TV. I don't know why I did that, but I think I might need console. Actually, this is close. But it was wood. So I'm going to do a search for console. I'm so mad at Steam for screwing me up here. Like I click on library and home and nothing happens. I click on downloads, nothing happens. I mean, literally, if I open the friends thing, is that going to make it work? No. Okay. I feel like saying something rude about Steam. Okay, so this is, let's see. This is pretty similar, I think. It's hard to tell the color. Yeah, it's very similar to what I had. I actually had this for years and years and years. I believe when my first husband and I broke up, I may have left it with him. Okay, so I also need curtains. Oh, I may not be able to put curtains up. So I am going to put blinds up, just regular blinds, because I'm pretty sure that's what I had. Oh. Okay. No, wait a minute. Okay, that's not the right word for it. Blinds, curtains, and blinds. Short blinds, long blinds. See, here we go. Why didn't that show up just now? Who knows? Anyway. but I don't remember anything about what I had for. Oh, I know one thing I had. The boyfriend I mentioned that I broke up with on Valentine's Day, he bought me a really nice painting or print. I think that was a big part of it. So I'm not gonna be able to find anything like it. It was very 80s. It was pretty cool. Let's see. Pictures. Let's see. So I'm not sure what the color of the comforter I'm going to get is. I don't remember what mine. I think mine was like gray and pink, something like that. That was very, very 80s. I probably will just let's see. I don't know. I'm going to go with this for now, and I apologize for the fact that they're. Oh shoot! Wow, that what I do here is going to be somewhat different from. I'm not going to do that one. It's too big. From what it will be after I log off, but there's nothing I can do about that. And I keep forgetting these are like huge. Okay, so this is good. And I am going to try to get gray and pink. Wow, it was my okay. That's what the problem is. This was on the wall. Let's say there. So as I said, this is not completely accurate because of the thing with the the wrong incorrect orientation. What else did I have in there? I didn't have much because I couldn't afford much. Obviously. I didn't have a chair. And actually, I have to be honest, I think the room was smaller than this. I think that's part of the problem I'm running into. So I am going to move this down here. This is... Why don't I just put that on the floor and just get rid of this? Because that's much more... It doesn't make sense. Okay. So what's... This, I would say this was about a column smaller. Because it just looks so big to me. And everything was very squeezed together. Okay, so this was Harper, right? No, wait a minute. 16 squares. Okay. No, wait a minute. Not 16. 12. Okay, so that's the right one. So I just went with... Did I just go with white? Doesn't this look... No, not you. Oh, I can't put the blinds up. Okay, so that doesn't work. Can't close. There. Had a handle on the... Okay, so that's not it. It had a handle on the bottom. I think that's it. Nope, it's not. Handle on the bottom. What am I missing here? Does this have a handle on the bottom? Am I completely losing it? Yes, that's it. I think. You know what? That looks right. Okay. Okay. Because I was kept looking at this going, why is there so much room? Because it's not accurate. Because I really had like barely any furniture. I had that sideboard thing. I had that shelf thing. I had the bed, and that was it. I mean, but it still felt small because there just wasn't any room. Like I said, there's, oh, I had one chair, like one of those. Okay. One chair. Now I just remembered. Okay. It was very small. It was kind of a folding chair, not like a folding chair, but, oh, your 5G has been bad, lost signal on the way home. You added the S to blind. Oh, I added the S. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't do blind. I did. Or anyway, yes, I see what you're saying. That's the thing with a search. It's like you should just use as few letters as you possibly can and still have it work. How did that fall down? Okay. Yeah, our 5G goes in and out too. My husband was all excited about, oh, the thing went down just because of the vibration or something. Okay, so then we are going to be, yep, we'll be here. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here. I moved my bed around a couple times. I had it in 2 different places. One time it was under the window. And one time I had I don't think I ever had those shelves like right above my bed because it just the idea just freaked me out. So the chair, let's see. I know I'm going to come up with a million chairs. I think there's one that's very similar. That would be one of these. So is this gray? Because that would be the closest. Yeah. That's actually a little big. But you know what? I'm going to put that down because if I don't find anything else, that's what I'm going with. Because I don't want this to be like me futzing around looking for a chair. This actually is closer to what it was. So, of course, it's an expensive one. You know what? I'm just going to do the Everly chair. That's about the right size. What did I put my clothes in? I think I had a small closet. So I'm not going to build a closet. So I'm going to put a small dresser, chest of drawers, whatever. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to move this back a little. Oh, I need to paint that. Oh, I have 2 different colors for the handles. That's Although given the quality of the construction they did, it would not necessarily be wrong. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's light gray, handle, light gray. I think that's what it is on the other one, right? Light gray. Oh, am I gonna have to repaint this? No. Okay. No, those match, right? Yeah. Oh no, the other handle was, oh shoot. Because that's actually closer to what it looked like. Handle. What was the default? Black gloss, black matte, black dark. That's close enough. I'm not gonna just torture all of us with this. Okay, so let's see. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna just do white. And I know I did have curtains, although I don't think they're gonna fit because these curtains are really flaky. Let's see what we have. I think, let's see if these work, because this was kind of similar to what I had. So it would be like, let's say light gray and let's say, no, not the pastel rose. That's horrible. Gray, light gray. Yeah, I think. Let's see if it even works. Yeah. So yeah, I made some curtains when my friend Cheryl and I had our apartment in senior year, and oh my gosh, actually no, you know what? I made them the year before when I got back into college. That room. No, wait a minute. Did I make it first year? Actually, may have made them first year. No. Well, I did have them for a long time. Okay, good. I'm glad they both fit. So this is actually accurate. They literally were sheets that I dyed. And so this is very similar to what they look like. So that's a little more oppressive than they were. And I can mostly, okay. So then I had a TV. Obviously not an expensive one. I'm not going to do a retro one because, oh, let's do a fair price. Because, you know, this is not supposed to be in the 80s. See, old TV, although this is what it looked like, I'll be honest. So let's just go with that. So sadly, the bed is definitely not great. Now let's look in the bathroom. Let's see. Floor tiles. They were pretty boring, so I'm going to go with, I think, these. Okay, so we need a mirror. Ooh, you know what? There was one thing that I think I did have up. Something that looked like this. So let's put that there. Then I need a mirror. The bathroom's probably going to be the nicest part of the place. I'll be honest. Pastels are not going to work because they're too bright. So what does this one come in? I'm just going to do a white one. White wood. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot bigger. Okay. Maybe I should go by price because this actually, how big is this? That, I can't tell how big it is because the place is too small for me to back up. No. It was like a medicine cabinet, I think. That says white, but I don't know, it doesn't really look white, does it? But I'm gonna put it over here, I think. Because that's, I think, fairly accurate, including the lack of space. Okay, so mirror. And so we need a nice cheap mirror. How does this come in different sizes? No. How big is it? That's close enough. I mean, given that I don't remember it, I think that's close enough. I'm gonna put a rug down. So now I am gonna, try to find the one that, those which are a little fancy. Sorry, I was just like way too focused on. I wasn't paying attention to what you're saying, Lewis. Sorry. Rug. It was pretty simple. One of those cheap the curtains. Oh, sorry. That was like more than 5 minutes ago. I'm sorry. Yeah, they that's much fancier than they actually were, but they had the same type of look, with like the big swooping stuff. So, oh wait a minute, I don't have a pink one. Okay. Okay, so pastel, light colored. Let's go with this. Pastel rose. That's actually bigger than it was, but whatever. Okay, we need a toilet paper holder. Oh, it's getting cold in here. Okay, so first of all, we can't forget the toilet brush. And then the toilet. I hate it how it does that. Toilet paper roll. Okay, so this is about right. And then I am forgetting something. Oh, that's right. I saw the roll of toilet paper. And since I had like no room under the sink, it seems kind of accurate that it would be just sitting on the floor, to be honest. And probably like all my feminine hygiene stuff too, to be honest. Because there was like no space. I hope this isn't depressing people because this is exactly what I'm planning to do, is have like tiny apartments. Probably a little more creative than this one because I am reproducing what I not bright colored, what I lived with. So I think I was a little more creative than it's coming across, but I did have pretty limited resources. Ooh, that's a nasty light. Oh, accessories. Let's just do, let's see. Light colored pastel rose. Seems kind of accurate. I mean, like I said, I didn't have anything fancy. Then I had, oh, a soap dish. We didn't really have the soap in a, where's the, so wait a minute, this is marble and that's not. Oh, Verity. It's Verity. Here we go. Yeah, we didn't have it in the pump thing yet. Not as far as I remember, actually. What? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. What came with a luxury flipper? Never mind. Sorry. I'm just kind of out of it. Let's move this over a little. I don't remember specifically. I think I had something like that. And then let's see. Wastebasket. Definitely had one of those. Okay. As well as the tissues, but you know what? There's nowhere for me to put them. So that actually is very similar to what the bathroom was like. It definitely was not fancy. Now this is, yeah, a little problematic. I do remember that this is exactly what the situation was. That if I wanted to wash the dishes, I had to take this from like up here and put it there. And then I could use my cutting board. So yeah, I just switch back and forth. Okay. So yeah, I had like one. I did have a Cuisinart. My parents gave me one for graduation. Actually, it was their old one. It wasn't really old, but it was like a new attachments or something like that, I think. And we didn't yet have those scouring things with the dark green on one side. Yes, I know it's hard to believe that all these things were not around, but yeah, so that's what I had. That is very depressing. I'm getting just depressed looking at this. Okay, so then this was like over here because then the dresser, let's just pretend it's a closet, but the dresser, chest of drawers, would have been taking up a fair amount of room here. Actually, this is identical to what I had, except it wasn't that dark. Cedar. No, that's even too dark. American elm. That's what it was. Yep. That's like exactly what it looked like. Let's just put another mirror here because I did very early on understood the importance of making a room look bigger with mirrors. Have I ever used this one? Is it really big? Yes. Even if I use the small one. Okay. There. And some makeup. Now that we have all that makeup from the Friends thing. We didn't have makeup sponges. Well, maybe the artist may have. This stuff is you just can't understand how modern some of this stuff is. I know it's hard to believe, but things were different. There are a lot of things you would assume have been around for a long time, and they haven't. So I noticed I am now an hour 15. I'm only going to do it for like another 5 minutes because, you know, this is definitely, I would think, getting a little boring. Because now I'm just putting tchotchke stuff down. No, not lilac. Okay, let's do the pastel rose. I'll just do that tchotchke stuff later. I know I'm forgetting something. There's a vacuum from the workshop, isn't there? Yes. How big is it? Yeah, that's realistic. I remember having that and no place to put it. Let's see. This one is definitely similar to what I had. Okay, I'm gonna put some more halogens up because ooh, wait a minute. This actually looks like something I had. Like I said, 80s. Move this over a tad. So like literally this place was smaller than a lot of hotel rooms. Oh, wait a minute, I can't turn it on. Oh, that. Okay. So I'm going to use the other one, the Asian. I think they actually literally call it Asian. No. That's going to bring up a million things I just realized. What is that one called? 700 a month. This was so no, this was it was 450. But that was in $1984. So it was, yeah, I brought home 750 a month. And yeah. That was yes. But that's the thing. The cities like Boston, New York. New York's worse than Boston, I think. Not probably not by a lot. But yeah, I think it's worse. And yeah, that was basically what you got for 2/3 of your paycheck. Um let's see. What was the other thing that I just remembered? Shoot. Now I don't remember. Okay. Oh, right, halogens. Okay. Mini halogens. Okay, so I'm gonna have to readjust those. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna find that one painting that's really close. I'm gonna put it up, and then because I need to, oh, I'm gonna put that light covers. Because I need to figure out, I need to find that bed offline. Thank you so much, Steam. Hang on one second. Yeah, so I can't get what I need. And I can't believe how long this has taken me. What I know I'm going to do is what I'm going to do offline is put the walls up and stuff like that. So that it won't be unbelievably boring to then I'll just be decorating. Decorations, pictures. I wish these were bigger because those would be a good representation, but let's, how big is this one? Oh, I thought it was a lot bigger. Okay, I'm just going to put that there. I'm not going to, because I'm going to do all the boring stuff like put the books in and things like that. Wow, that's dark. Oh, I know what there was a light that I saw that actually I think was similar. There was one ceiling light. Oh, it must have been a workshop item. Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm going to do that too. So, yeah, this is going to be boring for a little while. I don't want to be boring. So, 1,000, so it would have been $1,245.21. And yeah, that sounds about right. Like I said, it was, like about 2/3, not quite 2/3 of my take home salary. Yeah. It's supposed to be 50% or, well, actually in those days, it was supposed to be a quarter of your income. So that was the problem is, yeah, I made $12,500 a year. And, yeah, this is exactly what it was like. I had no room for anything. I usually tucked the chair away until people came over. So yes, this is an accurate representation of the size. Yeah, that was my life. And I was so depressed. I was very depressed from the stress of like, being on my own and stuff like that. So it was a little rough. So anyway, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna take a short break, and I think then what I'm gonna do is I am actually gonna redo that bedroom in the clothes laundry flip because I hated that one so much. And I think what I'm gonna do, and I may be so sorry I did this. I think I'm gonna do it in peach, which I've never. Yeah, exactly. See you in a bit. I will be back shortly. I've never done a peach bedroom, I don't think. So I'm gonna try that. And it may go even worse than the one that's in there now did, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So yeah. I don't do these. I don't do these things just because I figure it'll be funny when they go wrong. I literally had no idea that would be so bad. Should have crammed some roommates in. I have to tell you that now my bedroom when I rented a condo with two roommates, we each had our own bedroom, but my bedroom was smaller than that. So yeah, yep, housing sucks. See, bunk beds. Yeah, I think actually I'm gonna look through the workshop for some really. I think there's some really cool solutions that people have come up with for the small spaces. So I'm going to look for those. I've seen them, but I haven't used them. So I think it ought to be fun. This is the only one that I think is going to be seriously depressing because I just was trying to be accurate. And the other ones, I'm going to be a little more artistic. So anyway, so thank you so much, Elua and others who've been here live and everyone who's watching the VOD. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you're all doing well in this extremely still difficult times for a lot of people. And I think I got 6 apartments. You think you got 6 apartments? Oh, okay. I don't, yeah, you may be right. So we'll see. Okay, anyway, to whoever I'm not going to see later, have a good night and take care.